Welcome back to Pikmin 2. On the last episode, we did some above ground stuff. On this episode, we're doing more above ground stuff. Okay? This will probably be the last time we do have a long period that is above ground collecting, because we're collecting the... Sorry, stuttering over a lot of my words today. We're collecting the last two treasures of the Wistful Isle today, and therefore the last two above ground treasures total. Just gonna take out a whopping 20 purples and some whites as well, because maybe this last treasure is buried. We got the treasure like really close to the ship, but the other one I think is near the orange bulb, so I'm not too sure. Also, because this is probably the last time we're gonna get like a large uninterrupted level of conversation, or rather just me rambling, I wanted to put my hat in the ring, so to speak, about Pikmin 4. Here's the thing: everyone's always asking, is Pikmin 4 gonna have 4 captains? Okay. Here's what I think. I think yes, but it's not what you expect. I think Pikmin 4 is going to take the Resident Evil 2 route, and they're going to have 4 captains, but the captains are going to be like in 2 different stories. So it's 2 different pairs of 2 captains, and you can play like Olimar and Louie's story, and then you can play the other 2 captains' story. This Gallon Groink is not here, by the way, which is surprising. Sleeping Chrysanthemum's back, though. Oh, the fungus return. That's annoying. A lot of mysteries right now. You know, break these open and maybe get some sprays. I feel like I am woefully undersprayed for the dungeon ahead, so well, that's fine. I'm gonna need to kill you real quick. But yeah, no, I think it's gonna be 2 pairs of 2 captains. I think that's how they're gonna do 4. And then I think at some point in the story, worlds will collide, and you will in fact see the captains team up. Like Olimar has to deal with one of the new guys, or oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, just get out of there. Just cut your losses and go. Just kidding, I want revenge. I think, yeah, Olimar's gonna have to team up with one of the new guys, and the other new captain's gonna have to team up with Louie, and together they will show that, you know, teamwork makes the dream work, if you will. Because that's what Pikmin's all about, you know? It's all about making sure that everyone knows that working together is the way to go. And I think there's no better way of showing that than working with people you don't really like. It's a good message for life. Sometimes you have to deal with people you don't like, but it is what it is. New Pikmin types. I've only really come up with one that I think is like feasible, and that's Ice Pikmin. There might be like some kind of ice or frost-based enemies. That's it, really. I'm not a very creative person. I just I have a hard time coming up with things. Like, they're gonna need to introduce new elements, I think, in order to have new Pikmin, but that's just my opinion. Anyways, I know it's a bit sad. This is the last. If you watch this series purely for the above ground stuff, first off, you picked the wrong game. You should have gone back to Pikmin 1. But yeah, no, this is the end of it. We're gonna go to the Hole of Heroes today, and then do the Dream Den after that. So yeah, no, the series is quickly nearing its conclusion, I would say. I'm gonna take out a significant number of blues for this. Here's the thing. I mentioned I was doing challenge mode, and that's true, I have been doing challenge mode. There are some, let's just say with this dungeon, there are some levels in challenge mode that will prepare you for the Hole of Heroes. And in my doing challenge mode, those levels did not go very well. So I'm a little afraid I'm actually going to lose like a lot of Pikmin here. I also remember that in casual playthroughs this is like a big reset point. You'll see why I'm being very mysterious about it. It's not like that big of a deal. Let's just say it's one of the more unique dungeons in the game, and it's a tough one for sure. No arguing against that. Then we got the little fungus back. Somehow that got back before the hazelnut thing. Dirty Bocos. What is it? It's the anti-hiccup fungus. Hiccups are one of those things you just kind of always forget about until they show up, and then you're like, oh, there they are. And that's it. That's the last above ground treasure ever. No more above ground stuff. It's all caves from here, I'm afraid. 19,000. The Seed of Greed. Very nice. Didn't get any sprays. 4 Ultra Spices is pretty good. I think I could do to have like 1 more Ultra Bitter, but I'm not gonna get berries. That's nerd talk, or people who might actually want to not lose Pikmin, which is not me. Okay, anyways. I want a lot of blues for this dungeon, in case you noticed. Just see, how many... What's going on with this purple count? 18? I could do to have, like, a few more. Yeah. And then I want, like, probably less whites. Yeah, I don't need 20 whites. I need, like, 10, maybe. Because, you know, whites are not going to be used very much in combat. And we'll just get 20 yellows to round things off. Excuse me. But yeah, way things are going right now. Yeah, the series is coming to an end. I'm probably going to do a bonus video for the series, just to show, because there are quite a few things I would like to show off that I can't really fit into like normal episodes, so I might just make an extra video for it. Probably not going to come out the day like after the finale, but we'll have to see, okay? You know, I'm focusing on getting the series done by putting out a video every day, and then after that, it's just like whatever. I'll upload whatever I want after that. I mean, I'm going to upload Pikmin 3 after that, but who knows how long that's going to take. Please don't have a respawn, Mr. Rock Guy. Okay, thank Lord. Did not want any extra time wasting before we go in this dungeon. Really need to make sure you go slow up this ramp. This ramp is a big purple Pikmin checkpoint. Quarter of the way through the day. That's fine. We will enter the Hole of Heroes, which, considering some of my past actions, I thought I would be barred from this place, but, you know, it is necessary to progress, so I suppose I will have to enter it nonetheless. Nice little rhyme for you. Let's break these eggs. Maybe now we'll get a spray. Apparently the odds of getting a spray from an egg is like 5%, so not super likely, but... Oh, we're all nectared, ready to go. Hole of Heroes, 13 treasures, every element. Let's go. Alright, let's play a fun game. If you guys have never seen the Hole of Heroes before, let's see how long it takes you to figure out what the gimmick of this dungeon is. Alright, we got some creeping chrysanthemums. Not very cool. We got some other guys, also not very cool. More guys. Definitely not what you'd like to see. I keep forgetting that you can just swarm these guys. In Pikmin 1, you can't swarm shearwigs. Those guys are called. Excuse me. Yeah, in Pikmin 1, you can't really swarm shearwigs because when they get a Pikmin in their mouth, they're invincible. But in this game, you can do that because, well, I mean, you can just do that because they don't have that property, which is good. No, this will be the only treasure on the floor, otherwise it would be really, really easy. But it's a little nut. Shout out to Ice Age. A corpulent nut. Was Scrat his name? Scrat the squirrel? Oh, that's the only treasure. Okay. Nice. Good floor, by the way. See you later. I'm going to the next one. Go, go, go. It's a speed run. We're doing it. Alright, that first floor was... I'm going to be honest, I forgot that first floor existed, but now that we're in a sub level 2, maybe we'll start to see... I don't know what this floor is. There's an antenna beetle on this floor. That's what those guys are called, antenna beetles, the ones that mess up your treasure radar. There he is. There's a bumbling snitch bug. Thankfully he doesn't take Pikmin, so we can just safely... I mean, he can't go through walls either, so... Oh, he's coming. Destroyed. I'm willing to guess that antenna beetle either has a treasure or... Well, I think we make a safe assumption that he is responsible for ruining our treasure radar, and thus we need to kill him. Because yes, I would like to know where the treasure is at. Alright, where is it at, buddy? Is it over here? Not really. I could break those eggs for sprays, but I am not like that desperate for it. I don't want it that bad. You know, if I lose Pikmin, it's whatever. I think I've just been desensitized ever since the submerged castle incident. It's not that I don't care when Pikmin die, it's that I am much less likely to care, I think. Which is unfortunate, but I mean, it just kind of happens to everyone, I guess. You know, the media and constantly... The negative attention is what sells, and this is what causes a society, and everyone's messed up. You know, it is what it is. Welcome to Life Lessons on Pikmin 2. Swarm this guy before he massacres my squad. Thank you very much. Let's actually, like, try and find some treasure. Hey guys, you guys like treasure? Let's try and find some of that, eh? I'm a little afraid of what's happening here, but it's fine. There's no treasure over here, but it's always nice to do some murdering, as long as the people you're murdering also want to kill you. That makes it semi-justified. Please get back. Should be able to get him before he spawns another one. No. There we go. Very good. Just eliminating obstacles. You guys know the drill. A little light on the commentary aspect, because I just honestly not that much to talk about. You know what? Actually, know what? No, you know what? Here's the thing. I do have something I can talk about. I had some Krispy Kreme donuts for the first time in my entire life the other day. Gonna be honest, I don't understand the hype. I said it. I said it, okay? He said it. Is he gonna say it? I said it. People talk a big game about Krispy Kreme donuts, and I for one... I'm not saying they were, like, bad, but they're not worth the hype. And I mean, a lot of things are like that, I find. People hype something up, and that's their downfall. They hype it up way too much, and they make me think it's some, like, insane thing. And then what ends up happening is I have it, and it's, like, good, but it's not, like, perfect like I thought it was gonna be. And then I just kind of have a negative opinion of it forever. That's what happened with... I mean, it's not what happened with Undertale, but it's probably what happened with Undertale for a lot of people. They were just like, hey, check out this insane game. It's so, so good. And then it's like, yeah, it's a really good game, but it's not, like, the best game ever made. And, you know, you're just setting yourself up for disappointment is what you're doing. I'm just gonna... We're getting the yellows involved. I am not messing around with electricity right now. Could be the only treasure on the floor. Yeah, only 13 treasures in this dungeon, so it's relatively short, but there's a weird lag spike. There are things about it that make it longer. The essence of true love. Oh, how sweet. Alright, we got 13. I'm just gonna be honest, we're putting them on this wall, and I'll see you guys when the wall gets broken down. Alright, they got the wall down. Time to go down to sub-level 3. We are rinsing through this dungeon nice and quick, just the way I like it. if you're trying to play the what is the gimmick of this dungeon game that I suggested earlier, I'll give you a hint. We haven't seen it yet. I thought we would see it a lot earlier than this, but no, it has been hiding from us. There's a whole lot of pig-shaped somethings on this. Man, just... Oh no, they're really trying to remove our nectar on this one, huh? I can't abide by that. Let's just clean out the area. No, we can't clean out the area. We really have to deal with that. Just wait for him to blow and then try as we might to take down this wall a little bit. Oh, we can't blow through the wall. Okay, he kind of can, I'm gonna be honest. He kind of goes hard on the wall department. Okay, just stop. Just stop. Just... Please. Not all my eggs. My eggs? My flowers. You get nectar from eggs, is what I was thinking of. Okay. That guy's done. I mean, just get the purples involved, really. Watery blowhogs, not a very common enemy, apparently. By the way, I read the Piclopedia to, I read it to, like, get ready for an episode. I'll get my speaking voice ready by reading a few Piclopedia entries. There's like 7 entries I just don't have done. And I'm really wondering, like, what are those entries? Because, like, the bosses have specific, places, and I know what bosses we haven't fought. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. He got a few. That's fine. The bosses don't have entries, and that's fine, because I know what bosses we haven't done. But, like, regular enemies don't have them, and I'm like, what regular enemies have I just not done? I'm so confused about it. No, you can carry that back, man. You're good. You're good to go. And it's like, I don't know, I kind of want to look at the wiki, but at the same time, I'm not a filthy wiki reader. I mean, I am, but, I know that people look down on them, so... Look down on my kind, the wiki readers. So far we've lost 3 Pikmin to Bomb Rock Weevil, which I probably could have controlled, but there was just a lot going on in that hallway. The Love Sphere. So yeah, just 1 treasure of floor so far, looking pretty good. Bomb Rock Weevils are pretty dang nasty. Like, a Bomb Rock you can easily react to. A Bomb Rock Weevil was like, man, that stuff follows you around. This isn't here, right? Follows you around like a bad cold. You don't know what's going on. But overall, losing 3 Pikmin this far is not that bad. We did lose a white earlier, which is not great, but I don't think there are many buried treasures in this dungeon, but I guess we'll just have to see you on sub-level 4! Sure, hope I can find some nectar, or maybe there's a break floor with some Mamutas, and oh, this is the opposite of a break floor. Alright, just gonna go over here for a second. Our purples aren't flowered, which is not great. So this is the worst, like, floor ever. There's a bit of a quicksand situation going on over there. I'm just gonna get the reds. You know what? You know, let's just scout out the situation real quick. No Pikmin. Hey, look, it's the pileated snagger again. Yay! You all like the pileated snagger, right? I don't, because he's really boring. I have fought this guy quite a bit in what's it called, challenge mode, so I should be well adept at handling him. Yeah, so this floor just has quicksand. That's the gimmick. It's quicksand with a pileated snagger. It just takes forever to do anything. It's all kinds of awful. Everyone is so slow. You got one. I got a few on his face. Oh, we are losing more than I... You know what? It's fine. It's a trade-off. He eats Pikmin and we get him below half. I mean, that's not, like, fine, but it is what it is, I guess. Just get out of there, man. They're too slow. Okay, it's fine. They're fast enough. Get out of the quicksand and we should have enough room to maneuver. Just stop, man. Just quit it. Yes, go bury yourself and then hopefully you'll get stuck. All enemies in this game do have slight regeneration, in case that wasn't obvious already. Because they don't want you just, like, punching them to death with the captain. Oh my goodness. You know what? I think it's ultra spicy time. There we go. A little on his face should be enough to distract him adequately. Yeah, they have health regeneration because they don't want you just, like, captain fighting all of these guys. Which is weird, because you cannot captain fight the pileated snagger, but, you know, it is what it is. Just my least favorite boss in the game and one of the most annoyingly designed arenas ever. When he misses, that's a really good opportunity to get in there for some damage. Big damage, he's below 25%. Let's try and end his life, please. Take a swing and miss. Missed, get him. Get him, boys. He's in the red. I really don't want to use 2 ultra spicy. Where did all my guys go? Over there. I really do not want to use 2 ultra spicy sprays, but I might be forced to. It's a burrowing snagret. What are you doing here? Alright, that's what I remember. I was trying to think of like if burrowing snaggerts appear in this dungeon, and I was like, oh, you know what? They totally do. They just appear on the pileated snaggert floor. Really not a big fan of you right now. Just take some damage, man. Just take some damage. Oh, die? Oh, thank you so much for dying. Okay, we did it. We dropped a little golden coin. Let's just get everyone. I don't think we should have to fight the other burrowing snaggerts, even though the boss music is still playing. This is like maybe one of my least favorite floors in the entire game, just because it's a boss I hate. There's quicksand. You basically have to use a spray because your guys are just so slow in the sand. That's why I didn't use purple. It's just like, look at those purple leaves, man. They're not going anywhere. Please let this be the only treasure. I don't want to be on this floor anymore. Look at that. It's a little character. The lustrous element. Oh, it's worth 1,000. Wow, that's so much. Just kidding. It's nothing. Alright, get me out of here. We're not fighting the burrowing snaggert if he's optional. We got the pileated down. My least favorite boss. Let's just keep descending. Yeah, so, I mean, this whole dungeon is basically just a... It's just a giant Family Guy episode, you know? Remember the time? Hey, remember when we fought the pileated snaggert? Hey, remember Mamutas? Hey, remember burrowing snaggert? Speaking of Mamutas, definitely glad they're here. Ooh, honey wisp. I don't want you guys to actually drink that. And you know, the purples can drink it, because I do want to use the Queen Candy Pot Bud. And I am just going to be honest, I am going to cut, like, all of this out, because you guys, I mean, I'm not losing Pikmin on a break floor, so I'll see you guys when we get to the end of this floor. Alright, I think that's everything. I transformed a red into some blues, I think, or a blue into some reds. No, I transformed a blue into some reds. Got an ultra spicy, got an ultra bitter, so let's descend into the next floor with a bunch of nicely flowered men. Look, we repaid our losses from that bomb-locked weevil. Level 6. I actually don't remember how long this dungeon is. Yeah, the thing is, I remember the thing really well. You know what I'm talking about. I remember the pileated snaggert floor really well. I just didn't remember these ambient floors like this. A bit awkward. Okay, thankfully the ones that drop in the water were blues. This floor sucks. Oh, this floor really sucks. Yeah, okay. This is not the reason why I wanted to bring a lot of blues, but it is a pretty... Oh, excuse me. Pretty dang good reason. Let me just take 29 blues. That is fine. Looks like we lost one to the volatile weevil, but that's okay. You didn't have that much of an impact on me, I promise. Hermit Crawmad detected. Oh man, just a lot of naughtiness detected, honestly. Take out the water dumple first, please. This is fine. We can take him out. Get some damage going on this guy. It's fine. All of our beautiful flowers gonna get eliminated, but... Is that a bread bug? It looks like a bread bug hole rather than a hermit crawmad hole. Oh, these guys are hermit crawmads, by the way. Yes, I did read the Piclopedia. I like to stay informed about current events. Current events in this case being Pikmin enemy names. Yeah, that guy is huge. I didn't realize those guys had like size variants. That's an interesting little character trait. They're like you know the Pokemon from Gen 6. You know the one. It looks like a ghost tree. Okay, you know what? Fine, you got one. He was a leaf anyways, okay? Enjoy your little snack, but we're getting that Skippy peanut butter, whether you like it or not. I'm trying really hard to remember. Was it Trevenant? Is Trevenant the name of the ghost tree? But it has, like, different sizes? I never played Gen 6, so I'm kind of flying blind on this information train, but trust me, there's a Pokemon that differs in size. We are having a real good time talking today. That's what happens when you don't record for, like, 5 days in a row. You got nothing, you're starting to talk about Krispy Kreme donuts. I think we can just carry this right past the dang Wollywog unless something drops out of the sky. You wouldn't, would you? What's that? That's nectar? That's fine. I'll allow it. But yeah, let's just escort this back just in case any naughtiness happens. Should be the only treasure on the floor. A nice one treasure per floor thing we got going on here. Nice one treasure per floor quota we got going on. Which I'm happy with, because I do not want to fight like every enemy looking for soda bottle caps. That sounds horrible. It's Skippy. The nutrient silo. I'm a fairly big peanut butter enjoyer, you might say. I like a nice peanut butter. I like a nice English muffin cut in half with some peanut butter, toasted. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. That's not gonna be a problem, we just gotta fight this water dumple. It's okay. I'm not gonna cry about it, you're not gonna cry about it, we're all gonna live. Yeah, but yeah, it's a nice little breakfast food. I like peanut butter. Comes right out of the toaster. That peanut butter is nice and hot. It's almost kind of liquidy. It's just a nice little ooh. It's a nice, you know, I'd say it's a nice start to your day, but I eat my breakfast like a few hours before I go to sleep, so I'm not really sure how that translates. Anyways, enough about breakfast. Time to go on to sub-level lucky number 7. Feel like we've been going really fast, but, yeah, who knows? this going to be one of the funny sub-levels? Let's take a look. Oh, it sure is. Oh, wait, this sub-level sucks. Yeah, so it's the Ranging Boister again. You might have realized by now that this dungeon has a lot of previous bosses in it. I don't want you to exist right now. Please cease existing. That boulder's coming. Dodge. Dodge and counter. Oh, he's got another one. This is not a fun floor at all. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't so much like this floor. Nice. Good interference. That's okay, we just have to not trigger the homing ones. And we can't trigger the Ranging Boister. Guess what it's time for? It's time for scumbag strats. Oh man, sure hope nothing interesting happens, otherwise you guys probably aren't gonna see this. Alright, we've got the annoying ones out of the way. Yes, there are falling rocks on this floor, hilariously. So we already need the President. Just get some more reds, I guess. They're nice and fast, they're all flowered up. President takes purples, I guess. Just take a little squadron. And we're just going to really just try and avoid the guy over there. He's not a homing guy, but he is a guy nonetheless. And guys that shoot rocks are very spooky. I did get to see the Ranging Boister's actual, like, attack. Maybe you didn't, but, you know, I did. That's all that's important, right? As long as I got to see it, it's fine. He does the same thing as the Toady Boister. He just shoots a little thing out of his mouth. Oh, you can throw purples onto this guy's body, which is interesting. Also, purples do a lot of damage. He didn't need me to tell you that. I mean, you should already know this by now. He's done. Listen, you can hate me for doing the scumbag strats where I just walk around and make the guys shoot each other. Especially after I said I wasn't going to do it. I mean, that's probably the bigger sin. But at the end of the day, you know what? It's just, it's easy. It's there. And I am not dealing with guys that shoot homing rocks. That is, like, absurd enemy design. Homing rocks that just run over an infinite number of Pikmin. The joyless jewel. That's what I am right now. Minus the jewel part. Because I am not a good person. And that's enough of that. Oh, he hit 20,000 Pokos, wow. Kind of amazing that, like, after clearing the debt, we've managed to, like, double the whole debt clearing thing. Did I lose a Pikmin on the previous floor? When did I lose a Pikmin? Am I insane? I might be insane. I remembered having 100, but now I have 99, so I'm not sure. I don't know. Did I lose one of the rock guys? I don't know. True, like, schizophrenic encounters. I just have no idea how many Pikmin I had. Well, I know how many Pikmin we're going down with. It's 99, going down to sub-level 8, just getting nice and deep into the hole of heroes. Double nice, even.